When you think of Halloween, you may think of kids in costumes trick-or-treating, black cats, and witches in pointed hats. But in this video, let's explore the darker side of the season, with some eerie aesthetics. These prompts will seriously creep you out. While some AI platforms may shy away from gore and the grotesque, artistic styles that explore the darker side of human nature and the supernatural may find a place within the eerie canvas we are painting. Venture into a realm where shadows dance and mysteries lurk around every corner. The artistic techniques of chiaroscuro and tenebrism are your allies in carving drama and fear out of the interplay between light and dark, revealing just enough to entice the imagination, while concealing enough to evoke a shiver down the spine. A muted or achromatic color palette strips the world of warmth and vibrancy, plunging it into a state of foreboding and eerie silence. The timeless aesthetic of Gothic art explores a dark and moody atmosphere, sometimes traversing into the macabre. It beckons one into an ancient, ghostly world. Create scenes of foreboding mystery with Gothic horror. You can breathe life into haunted castles and ghostly apparitions. Or turn your images into dark fantasy art, where fantastical themes blur the line between the whimsical and the terrifying. Let's move to styles that challenge our perceptions, using grotesque imagery to evoke fear and unease. These prompts transport the viewer into a world where the morbid and the bizarre are the norm. The eerie elegance of macabre art focuses on death and the grotesque. It unearths the buried fears that lurk within the human psyche. Dark surrealism takes us further by twisting reality in unsettling ways. Biohorror further blurs the line between the organic and the grotesque, playing on the fears of unnatural mutations and the horrific unknown. Abstract horror explores the voice of the unseen. Its distorted forms echo the fears that churn in the belly of the unknown. And the grotesque and morbid allure of anatomical illustration peels back the veil of flesh, confronting us with the fragile mortality that binds flesh to bone. Using these styles will allow you to explore dark aesthetics, and combine these with terms that are not just in the lexicon of Halloween, but a doorway into the eerie and macabre that colors the haunting season. Showcase the ephemeral nature of life through decayed or ruined settings and figures. These prompts evoke a sense of mortality and the passage of time. Memento mori serves as a solemn reminder that you must die, often depicted through skulls or rotting flesh. Delve into the brutally honest depictions of death and decay, plunging the viewer into confronting reality. Along the same lines, prompt vanitas, a style of still life painting that reflects the transient nature of life and earthly pleasures. Vanitas often includes morbid or macabre symbolism. Similarly, the dance macabre illustrates death's universality, portraying skeletons dancing with the living. Death walks among us. The haunting narrative continues with the depictions of the Black Death, echoing themes of decay and ruin from a historical lens. The Black Death scarred our collective psyche, and artworks depict the horrors of the plague, showing mass graves, scenes of desolation, and people stricken with the sickness. Populate your eerie scene with supernatural elements. Ghosts, monsters, or other beings add a sense of the unknown. Lovecraftian art taps into the realms of otherworldly horror found in the pages of H.P. Lovecraft's grotesque narratives. For a similar look, prompt Eldritch. Eldritch describes a world of the supernatural. It is full of eerie apparitions and nightmarish creatures, adding a layer of fear and mystery to your artwork. Cryptid imagery depicts mythical creatures. This adds a touch of eerie fascination, merging the known with the unknown. Helmuth stems from medieval Christian tradition. It evokes a vivid, harrowing imagery of the jaws of hell, literally opening up to devour the damned. It is the catastrophic collision between the earthly and the eerie, otherworldly horror. And finally, venture into the surreal domain of psycho-horror, where the instability and delusions of characters manifest in disturbing, surreal visuals, stirring the terrors lurking within the mind. Artists have been diving into these dark themes for centuries, reflecting the inherent fears and the unspoken desires of humanity, whether through the dramatic play of light and dark, or the eerie elegance of macabre art. These styles challenge our perception, transporting us to a world where the morbid and bizarre are the norm, and they invite us to look beyond the veil. Share your macabre images in the comments below. This is Janet making the photo. Let's make something amazing together.